And then need this. Remember what tabs I've opened, so better. Did I need any of those? Well, I don't know. Anyway, how does it sound? Quiet or loud? I can't tell. A little quiet. There we go. Okay, so first thing, there's a new game update. That means download the game update. Which is, where is it? I should probably buy the DLC too. Property. Oh, they haven't released it yet. I don't know. I don't think there's an update. At least not yet. Okay, so stability time. Okay, here's the game. Click host. Any two games? I forget. What branch am I on? What was I actually doing? It's on development. Oh, is this? Okay. Wow, here we are. In the game. And what happens if I just play for a while? I feel like there's an object that's not being registered. Action, I see. Um. Let's see. Something I think I want is if instance dot string ID is null. I don't know what issues that causes, but let's try it. Should solve the crashing problem I'm running into here, but we'll see, we'll see. I wish I knew. There's like something that's not being destroyed correctly. It's causing it to stay alive for way too long. So to do that, I have to close this, open this, and then click start. We're in. I don't know what's going on, but it says frozen or something. Hold up. I think we're in an infinite loop. I want to restart. I guess what I want to do is using actually, do I even care about this? I do. So I want the object manager to have the exact same IDs as these, more or less. Yeah, this should fix that. Okay. And then we play. This time we shouldn't have a infinite recursive loop. So far, so good. An issue I'm seeing is that the AI is not doing anything. Is that disabled? If it's a server, it runs. If it's not the server, it doesn't run. Raise think. Request and dispatches. Is this true? No. Well, the game hasn't crashed, which is good. The other thing is, why is AI not doing anything? Disable AI is false. We do this. Output. Output looks clean. I need to fix all these object manager can't find things. Let's figure that out. Oh, it's iFaction type stuff. This is what it does. I see. Hey everyone, coding's going all right. Fixing some general bugs here and there. So, current bug is AI is not working. Second bug is this. Being disposed. What do we call dispose on this? Yeah, I have to figure that out. Not sure why that's happening. I can do like a try cancel like that, probably. Cancel. If cancellation token source dot is cancellation requested. False. Cancel and dispose it. That should fix that. Should. Next thing is some other bugs, but I don't care that much. So AI is not working. Why would that be? Actually, no, iFaction. Gens, I guess. Add new item. No, not new item. Add new folder. Actions. And what I need is essentially a copy of this. New item. Action registry. What is a faction? A faction is a clan or a kingdom or something. Structures. So we've got kingdom, right? Is that I faction? Yep. Then I think it's just string ID. I could be wrong, but I'll take a look. A second here. We got kingdom. We've also got clan. Clan, and then actually autosync might work with this. Not sure though. Okay, and then we need to register all these. And to register these, all we need to do is so what I want to do is an enumerable of I faction. Factions is equal to kingdom.all.cat clan.all. Why is this yelling at me? Campaign.current.object man. I think it's object manager actually. It's MB object manager. Game or campaign object manager. Factions. Do look at that. That's pretty easy. What is this? Thought, whatever. And then what we need to do is for each and then factions, whatever we do with alley, this more or less. And then this stuff. And what I want to do is make this more coherent. Counter plus plus. Action.string ID, right? Oh, that does work. Awesome. What is this yelling at me for? For this. And then we do a faction and a faction. So that should work. How does... I forgot how new objects get their IDs and stuff, but anyway. No, I did not get any business offer from Tailworlds. At least not yet. Was this yelling at me? A high faction instead was him. Constructor does not match type. expected type is assignable from declaring type. Other way around, no? This always be not null. I feel like that's better. So we want a kingdom to be assignable to iFaction. I hate this. Was not assignable. Okay, let's try that. How do I do this? Search for handle. Apparently it's closed now. I'm gonna end this process. Let's see what happens. Wow, look at that.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Or afternoon for you.
Yeah.
It's like 2 or 3 p.m. at your...
Right now it's 2:40.
Well, I could just look at your stream.
I mean, the stream's pretty delayed, but I guess the time isn't.
Yeah, not that amount.
Oh, why is this yelling at me? Instructor was not assignable to type iFaction. Hold up. Wait, when was it? I'm pretty sure I said I'd look at this, but I didn't. Kingdom. Kingdom with a K. Just this, okay. Wonder if clan's similar. Then that means I probably want to go back to here and undo this.
So what are you currently trying to fix?
Oh god, that's a good question. So iFaction stuff isn't being registered correctly. So make an iFaction thing. I'm gonna see if that might even work on the... That should work actually. Yeah, just iFaction stuff right now. But I got the wrong constructor stuff in there, so it's yelling at me. Okay, we're good. This should work. Should work. Okay, let's run this, and then look at the output. So far, so good. That actually looks super clean. This stuff here is just what messages are being sent every second and how many.
Well, and it's not crashing, so
Yeah, looking good. I'm gonna do. Here, let me bring this over. So I'm gonna commit this stuff and actually split up my branches better. This is stuff I want to move to new branch, right? Yeah. Brr. Ooh, thanks for the prime sub, Wombi. Appreciate it. Initial. Okay. So I'm gonna do a bit of stability, then I'm gonna do this object manager audit thing, which will compare all objects across all networks. Depending on which ones it's run on. But I want to move this stuff to I forget. Actually, I think I want to add this to here. Okay. Where are we here? I'll keep this one here. This can come with me. New branch. Stability. Where are my changes? Restore. And I click on this branch. Bring. Oh, maybe I didn't click that. Okay, let's see. Let's see where we're at. I'm gonna open up both. Client and a server now. And that didn't work because if you look here, it says nothing actually, but rebuild this, what happens? Yeah, it says it doesn't work because this is still open for reasons I can't explain. Okay, what I need to do now is build the project. There you go. Okay, here we go. I don't think there's any breakthroughs to be had today. There might be one where when the game closes, it takes forever to close, but on the process side, but maybe I can figure that out. I guess the bigger task I want to get done today if all the rest of this stuff goes smooth is to have a object manager auditor type thing. I can compare all IDs across all clients and server and all that fun stuff. I wonder if saving works. That was my old task, but then and other stuff came up. Here we are, we're in the game. Oh, AI is also not working for some reason. They're just running to wherever. Okay, settlement handler stuff. Alright. Let's pause quick and see where we're at. And we're looking at this stuff here. So it looks like the item modifier is not being found. Unable to find settlement component, town comp ENS. Settlement components, we've got. Oh, hold on. Small, minor issue. Here, that'll be confusing. So I need to make this faction. And not sure why that can't be found.
You forgot an eye.
There we go. Thank you. Okay, so I think town copy in of 4. Big settlement component, I guess. Settlement component registry. Town comp in. Anything else? Unable to register equipment. That's interesting. That town we can't find for reasons. Town comp. And 3, 6. This one? Let me see where this is all used. Oh, something I can actually do to improve a bunch of stuff is name of alley. Here we are. And these two things go into here. And that's better. Arenas, armies. I think armies probably. Actually, that one's perfect. Banner effect. I don't know. Character object. Oh, this one needs this, and this. Okay. So that's in there, basic culture object. I guess same here. Register new object. This procedure camp. There's a chance it doesn't have any string ID with it. No, it doesn't. Okay. I guess I'm okay with that. Probably same with buildings. Oh, this one's different. Oh, thanks for the sub, Jackie boy. Appreciate it. Here we go. This. Oh, not that. Here, this boring formatting stuff. If it doesn't get done, it'll never get done. Wait, do I need to do this? I don't think I do. I could maybe do this and it works. And if I go back to character object, get rid of all of these, right? Actually, don't know if that works, but here we are. Guess I can run these. See where we get.
Should I come back like in an hour?
Oh, you need to talk now? We can talk now if you want.
We can also do it in an hour, just... I don't want to interrupt you.
Let me...
Like in the middle of whatever you're currently doing.
Let me get finished with these registries, then we can talk. registry. I don't know. That one doesn't look great. Different. Here we go. This one here looks good. Old way, but whatever. Yeah, it's done. That's done. Probably change this to work better. I'll try that in a minute. Alrighty. So apparently we're having an issue with this here. Oh, this is the old way. There we go, we move this one up. There's an easier way of doing that. Register all, right here. Registry dot. What we want to do is far, I guess. Enumerable. Ah, lame. Let's see. Okay. Does not contain a definition for concat. I guess that's the easiest way of doing that. No, I guess it doesn't matter. So this register goes away. Don't need this. And then all of this stuff I'm pretty sure is fine. This goes here, right? And then this goes away, and then... Oh, is this yelling at me? Pretty sure this doesn't have a constructor anymore. Does it? Oh, it does. Not that one. Not that one either. This one has. This doesn't even use Object Manager, does it? No. So I need this. Settlement component. So we need constructors. New method base is static, so I can do this. And what I can do here is array.mt. Looking at that. So we need all fives, which is what, towns and castles, I guess. It's just town? Okay. I don't even think we need this, to be honest, but whatever, I'll do it. New this tools dot method or constructor town type of town, comma. We got town, village, hideout. Right? Village. Did I do settlement component and be fine? I mean, times that didn't work. I'll leave it like this, we'll see. We'll go through the pains of debugging. Settlement? What the hell? This, oh, okay. So I want this one, I guess. Go here. Just kidding, I guess. This is town, actually. Okay, that one's fine. Let me check the other two just while we're here. If I spell it right, that would help. Perfect. Okay, looks good. Alright, so what we need to do now is go down the list more. This one's good. This one is good. This one is, I would say, not good. I'm gonna convert this one real quick. Oh, I auto registry. So all I need is this one, basically. This goes away. Register existing. I can do register new. Degenerating container. Is there a constructor on this? Let's see. There is. Okay. What do I put here? New type. My guess is that's good. So it's just one. Okay. That uses the new way. Seed strategies. New way, good. Object. It's probably new way. Yeah. I want to see the. Okay. 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 That one's good. Dances. Template. Time control. Inverter. Guess I'm not sure why we need this. Oh, I know why. Because these map to these. That was good. That one's good. This one's not good. My auto registry. This goes away. Do this, do this, do that, do that. Register all. Village registry. That looks good to me. Open design. Access tools dot get declare construction for this type. Actually, I prefer it here. Workshop registry. Implement the interface. Bring this to here. Grab. Oh, hold up. Actually, there's like a lot of patches and stuff I can delete. Need this. This now goes here. These go away. There we go. This goes away. This goes away. This goes away. This goes.
Careful with the constructors. You added workshop registry instead of workshop.
Thank you, thank you. That would cause a lot of headache and issues. What I should do is probably move that up to years. I don't know. There we go. Job's done. I think that's everything. What I have to do is delete all the lifetime stuff now. Workshop created. Hmm. Okay.
Would be so cool if we only need like the registry and the sync class
Yeah, that'd
and
be
be done
nice.
with it.
I've seen so many caveats. It's not too possible. Right now, the auto sync only is for server side stuff.
Yeah, but maybe we can extend it to allow for client side as well. As at least the client side stuff I saw was basically just, hey, trigger the method with the exact same values on server side, please.
And then on the server side, it sends it to all the other clients, but that one.
Yeah, or it uses the auto sync in the background to get the changes of the method propagated.
Oh yeah, that's not how it works right now. We'd have to implement that. Basic character object is not.
Be careful, you have some kind of syntax errors still. Maybe that's also causing hiccups.
Maybe. Wait, where am I here? Why is this yelling at me? Should be this one here. And it is, and this one should be this one here, and it is. Why is this yelling at me? Expecting a comma.
Oh, remove the semicolon at the end. You are inside the array declaration.
You're so right. Okay, so default something here is null. Default character skills. Unable to add character object.
Oh, do you have a fixed collection?
I know why. It's in here actually. Type of object.
Didn't you change some basic character registry to the character, and it will probably, if it's a list in the background, it will fail
Object.
as you're not using the base type.
I'm pretty sure one of these classes does get created for it. Oh, thanks for the sub, Camille. Appreciate it. Okay, here we are. Instance is character object, and we are in what? T is what? What is T? Maybe character object? Character object is, we step into this, right? Step into here. Get a new ID, I guess. Fine. We don't have anything in here. That one's fine, so continue. Okay. Here's if I need to do this. So I think I'm coming from I wish I knew where it was right. Callbacks. Oh, this will help. This is the character object one.
Do you get the reason why it's not able to create the ID? Like, can you hop into the if statement again and see?
Yeah, I'll take a look. I think I might know why. Good. Okay. How do I handle this?
So where do you believe the issue lies?
So I need this to publish an event to like the constructor we're subscribed to, more or less. The issue is in this basic character object.
Mm.
It subscribes to this character object constructor. But when this resolves, it's still a character object, so then it sends it to this instance created type of character object again. So it's happening twice.
So you have it once for the basic character object and a second time for the actual character object.
Yeah, and then it's like, this is already registered, can't do that, and then it breaks. Well, I have an alright idea. We can send a instance created message for all base types for object. Actually, don't even need this ref. I'll keep it. Okay. Um, thinking here. So I think what I want to do is return a return this, more or less. And then what I want to do is get all base types for specific object. Which I'll make a test for. Output dot right. I want this for still, I think. For each. What do I want? Or oh, give me a type. For each type var type in base type object dot get interfaces. I'm gonna override it. Let's get all the interfaces were inherited. Okay. Add item dot base type, and then what we do here, yield return inherited type, and then below this we do yield get all base types. How do we do this? How you do? Was this yelling at me? Oh.
Your method is still void.
And this concats both, I think. Yeah, here. This is also an issue. Why is this yelling at me? Narrative type may be null here. That does make sense. Oh, I can do.
Could you just add the base type in the upper and the lower brackets where you already check it?
And then this gets all interface types. I do this. How would I return a list yield? Oh.
If you have bad luck, you will have to iterate through the result. Like you have to.
Oh,
You'd return in a for each loop for the declared methods.
for each base type in. And change the name here to be a bit more. Okay. Output for each type in which one was I doing?
Character object? No,
Yeah,
a basic
character.
character object.
Type dot name. And let's see what that gives us. Oh, I see. There we go.
And we get
Recursion.
it. Yeah, we get it twice.
If is I do that or no? Oh. Oh. And oh, base type is never null unless it's object here. But okay, I'll do this. Not equal of object. There we go. Beautiful. I need this. Hopefully this doesn't slow everything down too much, but
you might have to like assign that to a field or something.
yeah, cache it. What you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise you will do a lot of reflection.
I could even cache the events instead. It might be better. We'll do a... I think this would be better. So... And then this will be a list, I think. We could even make it array, but... This is probably okay. Okay, so we have our... types, I guess. So if try get value object out, actually we can make this an array now. So we're gonna generate it.
It would be the type of the object, right?
No. This how the conditional weak table works is a bit different. So we have out var events, right? We return events. There, that's what I think is fast here. Okay, yeah, this I actually need a second dictionary for this. Create events. Destroy events. Oh, you're right, this is type. There we go. And then here, same thing. But we switch to type instead. And we return event. Oh, we have a use statement. I don't want that.
Didn't you just after the for each return the value of the dictionary?
Sorry, what?
You're iterating in your for each loop, you're iterating the types, and you would probably add them to your create events week dictionary. And then after the for each, you could return the get value, which should then be filled after the for each loop.
Yeah. So how do I want to do this? And generic type definition. I don't think I need any of this. So what I do is var event equals oh, I see. So I want create event. And then after this, this would probably be a better name. Hash. All right, so we have this in here. I want to add the type.
Yeah, just have, type.
There are new events. I guess. I don't like this name. Actually, I don't think we care about this. So this works somewhat similarly. Uses a little bit more memory, but I don't think we care because it cleans up eventually. Okay, copy this. Sit here, change graded to destroyed. This goes away. This goes away. Destroy events. We need to make sure we change this.
Does dictionary break if you call add twice?
Yeah. Because it'll have the same key exception.
So maybe you should make a contains key safety check before the add call.
There's this one, try to get value. So we try to get the value, and then if we have one, if the key exists, we return events, and then after that, it's if we don't have
it. Well, basically what I'm coming from is if this method gets called in parallel, then you can have two executors in the for each loop.
Okay.
Which would then break both if they hit line 93.
Oh, I see. So we just need to...
Or you need a concurrent and then make try add, so you're safe.
Do this. There we go. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Slight optimization you could do is move the copy the if before the log statement.
Oh wait, why?
So basically you have 5 threads trying to access the resource. They will all block each other as they have to wait for each other to execute the if statement. So if you move your if you copy your if before the log statement,
Yeah, but if
once the type is generated once, they will no longer block each other.
yeah, but what I'm thinking is, what if two at the same time say that,
Yeah.
oh, this value doesn't exist, and then we're
Yeah,
down
that's
here.
why you copy it up. That's why you copy it. You don't move it, you copy it. So once the first leaves the log statement, the second one will execute your already existing if
I'm not
and
worried
sees,
about that.
oh, it's.
I don't think I'm worried about that. Okay, we'll do it. But now we have this issue.
Yeah. Couldn't you just remove the var from the bottom statement and be done with it? Shouldn't that work?
This also works.
Yeah, just do like this, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Now we just need to publish all those messages now. Make it parallel or whatever, but
Is it important in which order we publish the messages? Like, do we have to go from base class to current implementation or the other way around?
no, they all get registered at the same time.
Okay.
So now the idea is we don't have anything here, and then this will still get called, more or less. Let's see. Here we go. That worked. But same thing for basic culture object, I think. Remove this. Should I comment here? What one? Party base? Maybe it's culture. Let's see. Object was not set to reference.
Yeah, it might be party base.
Is a base class constructor always called?
Yes, you have to extend it. Yeah, it should be. At least I don't know of a way to get around that.
A base class is always instantiated first from the derived class. Unless you change its constructor. So then in theory, this should work. I'm actually gonna change this. Where is it? So I think I'm gonna keep this, but I'm gonna keep the type. Right? Oh god. Yeah, there is a way we can do it, I think. This might be super slow. I think it's the only way.
Stack traces are never a good idea. Especially as they might not work if you have a release DLL below. And the other way you could get the info is caller member name, but I don't believe there is a caller
Oh, this is inside a patch,
which
though.
gives you the class, yeah.
What do we use this?
So do you want the class that calls the constructor? Or which is basically creating the instance?
Well, I'm patching the constructor with a prefix. The issue is if the prefix is on, I guess, basic culture object or whatever, like a base class, this object's the type from this object will still be character object or culture object, not the basic one that the constructor is currently in.
But with the stuff you've done, do you actually need the base?
What I'm trying to do is get rid of this, because this is a bit more confusing for when we're creating the registries. The only way I can see is to embed the type. I remember when I did this, it just didn't work. Let's try the first one first. Let's go to ref. Maybe that was an issue. Yep, this will fail. I can almost guarantee it. Common language runtime detected an invalid program.
You might be able to pass the method base as original method and get the typing from there.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Both underscore underscore original method and method base.
I think that'll actually work. Original? Is it original method?
Yeah. At least that's what I'm seeing at the Harmony wiki.
I see, I see, I see. So then I can do this maybe. This is a lot faster, but still need cache. Generic type. I actually do need the object. There we go. Then this goes away. No, not that. This goes away. This goes here, and then this goes here. Beautiful. Okay.
You have to put the instance first. Instance and then the type. In your method declaration, you put the instance as first argument. So, yep.
Should probably put a breakpoint on that and check it out. Yep, yep. Sure does. Sure makes sense. Sure is not a generic method declaration anymore. Ooh, that's way better, I think. Okay. Yeah, I like this implementation better.
So is it working as expected?
Yeah. Okay, okay. Let's do this. Throw on some more music. Oh my god, Hasted, you got sick twice? That's
You wrote
tough.
that like half an hour ago.
I've been working hard for half an hour. What do you
Yeah,
want from me?
I know. I know. It's so funny.
Speaking of hydration, I actually just took a drink a second before you said that. But I'll take another drink for respect to my fellow man. There we go. So we're looking at here. This is a settlement. Can I do like condition
Oh, it's actually.
where original method dot declaring type is equal to type of basic character object.
Character object base? Or base character object?
Continue.
Oh, you need type off, I believe. Or... Did you
I
write
did.
type off? Yeah, you did. Okay.
Maybe this doesn't. Maybe that's yelling at me. I don't know. What I can do is actually. That would work. Or I can even do something like this. Is. What's going on here? Takes forever to patch this. An object is not set to an instance of an object. Party-based constructor. What logs do we have? Unable to register troop roster.
Okay.
My guess is it's that. Only output here. Troop roster.
Also, would you be able to take a break? And so we can briefly talk about the sync, as I might have to hop onto another call in a couple of minutes, so...
Yeah. Let me check out the constructor of troop roster and then we can talk.
Party base.
I might just need this stuff. Okay, let us talk. So I have some initial thoughts. First is that I want to use our template style as close as possible. I know it's going to generate a lot of classes, but it's good to have that verbosity there for when we're debugging. What are you thinking?
Well, I was like, yay, having all at one point. As already the amount of messages that get generated is quite a buttload full.
Yeah.
As so you say you want to have like a prefix in a separate class, and then like transpilers for the same property in a different class.
Well, we would never have transpilers for properties.
Well, as soon as you come to collections, you will need a transpiler for the add and remove methods.
Yeah, those are collections. Those are different from properties. So
Yeah, but you will have a collection, a property set to a collection type, so
yeah, that'd be patched with a prefix to, I don't know, if the collection changes or whatever. But the three things are maybe more than three things. So you have properties, fields, and collections, more or less. So properties, they have a set method that you can put a prefix on, which is way better because with a transpiler, you have to find everywhere, like all the methods that calls in, and then replace it with your, or call the transpiler on that method. With a prefix, it's only in one location, so on the setter of the property. Um, but other than that, everything else is going to be transpilers. So yeah, fields and collections are transpilers, which is fine. But for properties, those should be prefixes just because it's in a single spot and we don't have to like search through all that and patch all those, and it reduces patching time.
so basically the setting of a property is the only case where you want to use a prefix.
Absolutely. If you can make a good case for why a transpiler would be fine, I'm open to it.
Yeah. For me, it was just like if we use transpilers basically for every case, each field or property that you're trying to sync is basically one line. And it's like all following the same rule set. Like, hey, you have the governor. Hey, it's a property, so it calls a property transpiler. Hey, you have the buildings of the town. Hey, that's an MB list field, so I have an MB list field transpiler that gets called, and so on and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you have looked at the basically at the output of the generated classes.
I don't think I have yet. No.
So maybe I will. As the dummy folder you removed in one of your commits was basically for me to drop in the folder and see if the code is running. So I will just briefly share my screen with you, so
Yeah.
we can talk about the same stuff.
Sounds great.
So you just tell me when you see my screen.
You okay with me sharing it on stream?
Yeah, sure. It's only my Visual Studio. There's not much
Okay.
to be hidden, so all fine.
All
So,
right. How do I?
okay.
Why is this so not great? Okay.
It might be my resolution. I can just drag the window a bit
Oh, that's good.
wider, then it should hopefully be better. So, basically here the town folder
Yep.
is all the classes that get generated for the town patches. I have a dynamic town. Is it the town patches? Not so yet. Where is it? Dynamic patches, I believe. Yep. Come on. Dynamic sync. That's it. So that's this class. The town dynamic sync is basically the auto sync class, right?
Yep.
So we have the property and we have the fields and properties. And basically for the logic currently it's irrelevant if the property is a list or it's just a basic value or a object manager
Yep.
managed value. So basically for everyone who would be working with this, it would be only those one-liners and then collecting all the methods that are calling outside, like we currently have to do it for basic patches. And then the class that gets generated for the patches looks like this, at least right now, where you have your basic target methods, which is always like the same base with.
Can you add to that?
Give me all methods.
Can you add to that target methods or no?
Yeah. Basically, that right here should add to those target methods.
Okay.
So that was at least my intention to say, hey, I need that method, I need that method, as those are also callable via debug command. So yeah. So it would like have here another yield return, whatever, you know how it looks usually.
Yeah.
So like this. And then it's currently like I have a transpiler for the governor, which is a property transpiler, and then you hero and the message to be sent. And if it's a list, it has a couple more messages, as it has the set message and an add and remove message. With the set message like being able to transmit all the entries the collection currently holds when it gets set, as we have the two cases where the collection gets initialized with an empty collection and then it gets called add on the property, or the other case where a list is prepared with like 10 entries and then the whole list is transferred. And you said you wouldn't mind if we call set and then add, but I thought if I do it, I want to do it right, so the set message handling is capable of handling pre-filled arrays or collections. So, and basically each line in the sync would generate one or basically two lines here, as well as all the messages that are required, mainly the network messages. So that's why I don't have a transpiler so far. I could basically split those property cases up into having a prefix here, but I would prefer to keep the prefix.
Oh, for the array stuff, yes.
In this class,
way different. Actually, yeah, the array settings way different than regular properties. What I mean by regular properties are like not collections. So that like first transpiler there, the property transpiler, that could probably just be changed to a property prefix, and I don't see too much issue with that.
Yeah, I believe I could base all those transpilers here as they are in the generic, so it's just calling methods out of the game interfaces.
Mm-hmm.
It's always like create patch the collection logic and then patch the corresponding field.
Yeah.
So we could basically trim out the set, okay, field is the wrong case, but patch the property case. So like, yeah, here we would like remove that one and instead have the prefix, but still with the same functionality in the background. Like the message handling wouldn't change if we use a transpiler prefix, at least from how I understand it. As we would still emit the same message.
Okay.
So basically, as I would basically like do the same with, hey, generate whatever message in the field transpiler or the property prefix.
Okay.
Can I find a quick prefix?
So is this ready to be reviewed? I know you probably said some, but I'm been so busy with work recently.
For now, as I have stopped basically working on it, as you did some testing around, I wouldn't say you can basically review it, as I would like to have the final version with the prefix.
Okay. I
If
guess
you say we should use the prefix, then I will go and change it to the prefix. I just didn't want to like invest 10, 20 hours
I see, yeah.
into making it all nice and shiny. And then you say, but this has to be changed, this has to be changed. And I'm like, hey, if I
Okay.
wouldn't have known that earlier. So that's why I just wanted
Yeah, that makes
to
perfect sense.
clarify how we want to do whatever.
Yeah. That sounds great.
And then I
Can we, yeah, do that prefix and then I don't know, clean up what you need to clean up and then tell me when it's ready for review and then I'll review it. Then right now, design wise, it seems great.
I will also go and like make the intercepts callable again from the tests, so we don't break the current tests.
Yeah, we need a way of doing that.
Yeah, it's just basically extending the registry to keep those
do you need
calls,
me to
and I would.
go in it all and set up that stuff with the tests or no?
I do believe I have an idea on how to do it, with like having the patching and the handler registration
Okay.
being two separate steps, so we can register fully on the server and then with the DLL just register the handlers again on the client side. That's basically how the autosync is doing it right now.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I just need an access for the intercepts to call the methods on server side. So I do believe I have a plan on how to get it done. I just wanted to make sure before I invest more time into it to have the right path.
Yeah, I think you're on the right path right now. So yeah,
as I want to make it as good. Yeah, and just another thing I thought about, if we go for interfaces, as current autosync isn't able to handle interfaces.
Do you have an idea for that, or is that kind of?
My idea would be like you did with your interface, just like a couple minutes ago. If we would like build up mini caches for like if an iFaction gets de facto synchronized for the first time, if we grab all implementations of that interface, then we could just say, hey, if you try to register an interface, we will extend the event with an identifier. I would believe a byte would be enough. So we can say, hey, if that event comes, we know it's an iFaction, And with the byte value, we know the correct underlying type to basically cast it back. So we don't have to extend each and every event and just the ones where an interface is passed.
Yeah.
So we reduce the overhead to a minimum.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So I would basically try to get that also in.
Yeah, I like it. I think we should wait for the iFaction stuff. Just currently get it working with the test and in a good state, and then I'll review it, and then after that we can do the iFaction stuff. Or the, I guess, interface.
Yeah, basically have it as a drop-in replacement for the autosync. Or rename it to autosync then, and hopefully
hopefully everything works.
It should all still work. Like, just rename it to the dynamic sync to autosync, and it should run again. That's my biggest hope.
Mine too. This would be awesome if we got that working.
Yeah, cause then if we would get in a second step, get the iFaction thing done, we could basically have an autosync for every other class that we are doing. Just remove each and every manual sync except for the client to server cases.
Yeah, that'd be great. I don't see any issues with that.
Yeah, so
and if I do, I'll let you know, but I don't think so.
Yeah, but I will go and change these setters to. Is it possible? Just brief. Is it possible in a transpiler to register a patch? Like a prefix. So in the method, the transpiler logic is
No, not in a
transpiler. I guess I don't have a way to Okay.
So in the patch collector, you can add a transpiler or add a prefix. And that's how that works. Oh, one sec. I gotta let my dog out of the room. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. And you would be fine if I add the prefix also into the dynamic patches or autosync patches class, or however it will be called in the end.
Yeah.
So that all the patches are in one location. And not have a separate class per prefix.
Oh, that's what you mean? Yeah, that's fine. What I'm imagining with that is, where it says the transpiler, what is it, property transpiler? It's that generic function that just changed to like property prefix.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, so I would keep the transpiler for the collections, add and remove or array index change stuff.
Yeah.
But have a prefix for the property setter, basically. And then we can hopefully delete like 20 collection messages per class.
That'd be nice.
Good, done. I know how I can continue. We'll let you know once I've got a workable state and also have maybe like a few test cases already running again.
Okay. Yeah, let me know if you have any issues with the test cases. I can jump in and help you wherever you need.
Yeah. I will let you know. But I believe I actually have quite some understanding for how the autosync should work.
It should work. It does work. Or both.
Yeah, so I will let you know once I make progress. So it's not like in 2 weeks, like, hey, here, all is done, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Then.
I'm debating what to do next.
I will leave you for the moment. Maybe I will be back later.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you for the help once again.
Yeah, no
The
problem.
mod team appreciates it a lot, and the community appreciates it a lot as well.
Yeah. I also just want to see this mod like going into an alpha stage.
Yeah, we're close. We're close. You heard it here. We're close. Close can mean really anything, but
Soon, TM.
soon, TM.
Could be a week, could be 3 years. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
So yeah, maybe hear you later. Maybe in 5 minutes. Maybe in an hour. Maybe tomorrow or so. So bye.
Yep. See you. Private static void. Okay, I need to figure out why this constructor is failing. Prefix. And the best way to do that is bool. Is what is it? RD base instance. And I think there might be a string ID that's passed to it, but I'll take a look at dnspy, which I just closed. Let me open up chat. So I still haven't made a concrete decision on the DLC stuff. I think for version 1, that's just getting everything working and stable with the base game. But we still have a couple stages before that, like our alpha and our beta. So I'm thinking V1 is base game stability. Then after that, it's going to be like version 1.1 where we add the DLC and make that work somehow. However that is implemented, we'll figure something out there. Oh my god, it closed all of my... Can I open list? What happened to my list? Default? So annoying. Swear I saved it. Swear. Open file. Open. Open. File. Open list. New. Banner Lord, okay. Wait, how do I save it? Wow, that's so cool. Wow, that works. Eve? No idea. There's a lot of black magic going on in the stream. Open. And for some reason I cannot save this as a list. Don't know why. Save module? File name, module type DLL. Oh, that's not what I want. Right, we have open list. Okay, and then I want to create a new list. Oh, 53. At this one now? I don't know. Whatever. I open. Oh, I think I have the list open now, so I'm in the list, right? So then if I open the sandbox ones, open file, open list. 57. Ooh, we saved it too. Very good. Okay, where was I? Party-based constructor. Okay. Ask ChatGPT. Oh, we have like 10 constructors here. But the real constructor is this one. So my guess is this stuff. And throw it here. Turn false. Nice thing I can do here is mobile party. This with comma delete instance replace. Okay. Debug. New harmony exception. I probably need to pass the correct types to it. That might help. Comma. Let's see override for this. Method name. Ah, here we go. Comma type of mobile party type of settlement. And then we need parenthesis. Make it all work. My guess is it fails here, or item roster. That could also make sense. What did this change? Generate a party ID. Wow. A new function? Wow, look at that. We increment a number. That's amazing. What is this? Who wrote this? Actually, maybe this is fine. This might be what that compiles down into. Item roster can't be null. What? We're here? Postfix. Oh, that's an interesting turn of events. Item roster. Did I change this one? I did not, but I'm going to. IOT registry.
I come bearing sacrifices, my lord.
Sacrifices?
Yes,
I'm glad. I'm pleased.
Only the best for you.
Sorry, what was that? Only the best. Okay. My brain took a while to process that.
It's okay.
I've been
sacrificing so much of your time on this.
I've been rambling schizophrenically to people that don't exist in Twitch chat.
Schizophrenically?
Yes.
Probably more.
I don't think anyone I've talked to today was real. Item roster is... I need the constructor to this.
I can do it for you.
There's two of them. So, because there's two of them and they don't use each other, what we can do... access tools.get declared constructors for the type of this type, and then we do this array dot empty of type method base, and then that is all done. And then I can delete, hold up, handlers, true processor handler, anything happen on
It makes me happy to know that I'm 100% of your current YouTube watchers. Oh, nope.
That's fantastic. Now the real question is, what? I am so confused. So I just removed that. So maybe that was the issue, that we didn't have a true roster patching. I'm confused. So can't take it. Oh, that should be fine. This should work good.
Either needs more water or more caffeine.
Both. Caffeinated water. I don't know if I need this.
As always, I thank you for your contribution.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Keeps me somewhat sane for a couple seconds of the day.
A couple seconds. You make it sound so terrible. Like I'm doing enough. Can I not appease you, my father? Oh my goodness gracious.
Item roster must not be null. So the issue is, this isn't getting set. We create one, but we got a patch that's blocking that. Collection patches. No, it's not even this. It might be any mobile parts.
As Birdman told me, I will now leave you alone. Can't disturb you too much while you develop.
Oh, you're
okay. Thank you for the wonderful, wonderful insight and the praise. I appreciate it. Makes me,
of course,
enjoy being a member of the community.
Of course. Thanks for being a member of the community and a beautiful mod. Are you an admin? I forget.
I think I'm just a moderator. I don't have admin privileges.
You actually do have admin privileges. Oh, never mind. The color's different. I forget admins are brighter. I thought it was the other way around.
Yep. I have not satisfied Hasted with enough sacrifices to become admin. I gotta get at least another 10,000.
Yep, you need to satisfy him more. More sacrifices. Oh, do I have some tab world cannot register troop roster with object manager? That doesn't make sense. It's failing on item roster, which is even weirder. Wait, I don't need this, I don't think.
You can
Item
always put it
roster.
in the trash bin.
I'm
With
about
me-
to.
With all the other things that don't mean anything.
Item roster. Item with the eyes. So you see this registry? I just changed this. So you know what that means? I don't need this. This garbage here. This was an old way of doing things that we don't do it this way anymore. Actually, I only did it
Trash.
one time. I was in the trash.
Ah, kitty.
Now what I have to do is remove this. Where did that go? Perfect, okay. Then that goes away, and then we don't have any more issues, right? I think we still have the issue of that not getting set. Oh, we have these lifetime patches. We no longer need anymore because we got this autosync, auto register, yeah. Create item roster. Item roster created. Delete. Handlers. Item roster lifetime handler. Delete. Debug.
I wish you the best of luck, but I must go now.
Thank you, thank you. Clear proof.
You have a blessed weekend. Thank you again for all you do.
Actually, we did need that class, I think. That's not past the constructors in this item roster. Oh, I see. Clear item roster. Item roster cleared. Okay, I need to update this a little bit. So we just need to do this. This is now an item roster. This is now an instance. Just to here, two references, we fix. Oh God. Oh God. We'll figure that out in a second. But counts a prefix. String ID garbage. Okay, so I'm gonna update all this and make it as good as possible. What we need to do is pass this here, right? And then we're good. And then this goes away. This actually should be true. And then we should put the call stack. But I need someone to steal that from. Mobile Party has a lot of those, or Hero. Hero data patches, Hero collection, Hero field patches. Client did this. Client. Type. Type of. I don't know if that format's good or not. Need more music. There it is. There we go. And then this is going to change. Item object, item modifier. Item object, was it? like that. What I also like is can I get rid of this? Change the signature. Oh, assign and add properties. Can I do this for everyone? There we go. Item roster updated, right? So we have the item roster. And then we have this item and then the item modifier. And we're all done. Man, this is tabbed over way too much. And the tests are yelling at me, but that's probably alright. Where does this go to? Yep, this goes here. And okay. If no object. So then what we do here is this on the out bar instance ID. We need a logger. Unable to get or type in this class. What dot instance? I'm confused. Oh, I just need an import. Oh. What? Mine core? What is this? All right, this is coming way down. This will be called item roster update handler. And then it's named the same as that. So look at that. All good. Item roster update handler is now the new name. The handler, and then do that. Perfect. Missing a type. Oh my god, that's all the way up here, isn't it? In the server? Server services item roster, right? Yep. Messages. So I want both of these actually. This can go away. These two come with me. We're going all the way down here. the messages. Paste. And then we need to update the namespace. And we need to include the namespace. Like get type, I guess. And then I'll just do name of. And then return. Then we do the same thing for the next 4 items. So this does this, right? Copy this. We get more music because I'm going insane. Then what do we need? What dot item? And then what dot item modifier? The issue is item modifier can be null. If I are, because I think it can be null. And why is this yelling at me? Item roster updated does not contain a definition for item. You're right, it does for item object though. Can I do this? Actually probably this is fine if it's not, right? Unassigned. I probably should assign that. String equals null. Okay. Let me do this. We're good. Hey Bonds, how's it going? You guys gonna add ships to your Separatist Crisis mod? Hope it's going good for you guys. Actually, I haven't checked on your progress in a while. Probably should do that at some point. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so we got this one. Now we need to handle the network side. Network. Okay, and then here's the network side of that. I also want to move this here because it makes more sense to have the constructor and destructor right next to each other. And in here, it's this but backwards. Try get object of type item. What am I looking at here? What's going on here? Item ID. Oh, this is still party base ID. This needs to be Instance ID. Outward instance. Okay. Unable to get. Righty. Oh, progress is going smooth, I guess. For the most part. I need to. It's just an add to count thing. Okay. One second. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do this too much. And then what we do here is if not instance ID, but I need to change the types to item modifier ID, and then this is only if where is what music? I want to read chat to. Okay. Item modifier, right? And then what we do is instance dot add to count. Yeah. What do I need the item modifier? Item object, comma. Mount. What would the reason be? An object. Why do I need an item modifier? I don't see any reason for this. Is there a like overloaded function I'm not seeing? What's going on here? Add to counts item number. If I'm patching add to counts postfix. I need a modifier. I don't understand that. Equipment element. Oh, add to counts for. I am so confused. See item object. Oh, this one. Equipment element. Didn't I do like this here? Find index. Item roster element. I guess I'll have to look at this and then item modifier is null. What? Oh, this ad. I'm thinking just this one. Can change this a little bit, I guess. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I need to, before I forget, using new loud red. Perfect. Then here. I don't see a need for this anymore. Is client return result. Oh, I wanted to do probably add that check. Add to counts, refix. I guess number or count or What is it? What is it called? Add to cows. Analyze. Where's this used by? Used by. A lot of stuff. I think we need a registry for that. I think we're gonna redo this. Yeah, this is gonna go away. Item roster registry. This is fine. So what I don't like is this. Update item roster, this, and this. Actually, maybe not this. Yeah, this can go. I'm not gonna spend too much time working on that, so. And probably this test can go. Where is this? Integration. There we go. Then I run this. I'm getting yelled at in the client. Client, services, item roster, delete. That needs to get fully redone. Server 2. Okay, so that's quote unquote done. Run this. Yeah, that wasn't the issue I ran into. Interesting. Why is this yelling at me? Member roster. Debug. So that's under troop roster. My guess is it's just disabled. Troop roster patches. I'm confused. Yes, very confused. Why are these null? This is a settlement. There's some weird stuff going on the settlement side. Settlements patches. Oh my good god. Pretty base. Still should set it. Item roster. Member roster, right? So is item roster still null? Why is all this stuff null? That's a great question. Auto sync. I thought I had a. It's for properties. All right, I think I'm gonna eat some food. Probably just do this while not under the pressure of streaming. Let me see here. Let me figure out where's the return. We return 1 here. Here we go. Still, right? Actually, probably for that return 0. But this isn't even. Is this the prefix? What am I looking at here? Try resolve. Oh, that stuff's probably fine to skip if that's true. Got this. What is it? Try get ID? Ah, I see. So that's not being registered is what you're saying? Party base sync. Party base registry is iAuto registry. Yeah, this party base type thing going on here. Okay. I think DLC will be fine. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off. See you guys next week. Have a good one.